Hey guys, this is Bowie Trading. I just wanted to give you guys an update on how my run's been going. It's been about a month, I'd say. I'm at my 3 month mark exactly today, so I felt it would be a good time to give you guys an update and show you my new regimen, eating, goals, everything. So yeah, like and subscribe, check out the video. And so the first thing that has really changed and become like my foundation for running has been my like regimen throughout the week basically. At first I was just like trying to run a few miles here and there and just basically keep the endurance up and run every day. But then I started figuring out that I need to work on my speed because every time I would run, my endurance would be okay, but my speed was slow. And even when I tried to speed up, I could feel it like my body just wasn't really working the way I wanted it to. So what I started doing was I looked at some videos and I found a pretty solid training regimen. So I'm gonna go through it. This calendar's a little bit ugly, but we get the gist. So we'll start with Sunday. Actually, start with Saturday. Start with Saturday. So Saturdays are long runs. Long runs. And currently my long runs are 10 miles. So I'm at a 10 mile long run. And during this long run, I try to keep a good speed, but like basically zone 2, you try to keep a nice solid speed, maybe a little bit faster in zone 2, but pretty much around zone 2. Just a nice solid heart rate, a little bit more than conversational pace, and yeah, just try to grind it out. During this run, wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I took a new route. I hit an overpass, which was a good incline and decline run for a little bit, and it was just a solid run, honestly. I'll go into the nutrition and everything that I did later on, but yeah, it was a really solid run. I actually didn't even feel that bad afterwards, like immediately afterwards. But then after it set in, the next day it was kind of rough. But I'll go into that a little bit later. Sunday, I do a medium run. That's what we'll call it. It's not a long. I mean, it's technically a long run, depending on who you're talking to, but it's a medium run. So I do 5 to 7 miles on Sunday, and this one I try to keep it the same pace as this one. Try to keep it a solid pace and just try to keep my speed right, keep my heart rate right, and no walking. Everything's just straight running. So these 2 runs are nice, long grinds, and I just try to knock out in the morning. I wake up every day at 5 in the morning, and just do like a little 30-minute routine. I do like personal stuff, and then I'll do a stretch, which I'll actually show you guys the video. I do a pre-run stretch and a post-run stretch. Now it's more like a post-workout stretch because then I do weights and all this other stuff, and then I do the stretch at the end of that. So that is the Saturday and the Sunday. The Monday, because I have trading at 6:30 in the morning. Monday, I don't run for too long. I do 2 miles. So I'll just do 2 miles, and I try to do these fast. So just fast miles. It doesn't have to be like sprint, but just fast. Definitely faster than Saturday and Sunday runs. But I do want to have good pacing. I don't want to be like 9 minutes here and then 11 minutes here. Like I want to have good pacing. So that's what I focus on here. Is just fast, good pacing. My last run today was really solid and I had good pacing. And my times are getting faster. Eventually, I'm gonna try to get to like 7 minute miles, and I'll be nasty. But right now, I'm not there. So Tuesday, is speed training. And what you do on speed training is sprint walks. So sprint slash walk. This is disgusting, right? But so you want to start your sprint at the very beginning if you've never really done this. Do sprints for 15 seconds, and then you walk. The video that I found, they said or like the tutorial I found said to walk for like 3.5 minutes, and you can do that. So let's just go to, let's just do 3 minutes. I think that's better. And then you're supposed to do that 4 to 8 times. But I do it about 4 times normally. And then before I do all this, I'll run 1 mile as fast as I can. Fast as fuck, boy. Anyways, so yeah, I try to run that extremely fast. So they see my regimen: run a mile extremely fast, try to get your fastest time, then do the sprints 15 seconds, 3 minutes, and then after um like a week or two, so probably like every 2 sessions, try to bump it to like 30 seconds and then 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So like try to add 15 seconds on top, take off 30 seconds on the bottom, and just keep going from there. So right now I'm at like 30 and 2:30. I'm like pretty much around here today, like every few weeks. And I mean, if you can't do it, then just stay at the 15 seconds until you can really get it as like sprints, where like you can feel air hitting your face, and then um, go from there. Wednesday, 3 miles. Um, okay, that wasn't me. 3 miles. Same as this. Just try to go fast. Um, not too fast, like sprint fast, but yeah, just fast. But still good pace, good heart rate. Thursday, I do fastest mile I can do. Right now I'm at like 5:08. So do your fastest mile. Then you do fast run um, for a minute, and then you walk for 3 minutes. Eventually, once you get comfortable with this, I mean, like definitely it's not as fast as a sprint, but it's fast. Like you want to have like a solid like I'm moving kind of vibe. But it's definitely faster than like your zone two and your like fast one right here. So like I'm moving. Um, so yeah, once you do that, you walk for 3 minutes, and then you keep doing that over and over. Supposed to do that 4 to 8 times as well. And I normally do four because of the time constraints. And then you eventually will turn this 1 minute into a minute and 15. And then you'll turn that 3 minutes into 2 minutes 45. And you keep going until I would say this is a minute and this is 3 minutes, which is going to take a long time. It's definitely not easy. I'm at like a minute and a half right now, and it's a struggle. So don't rush that. It'll take weeks and weeks and weeks. It's a grind. Friday, 3 miles again. Just fairly fast. but not like super fast. And that's it. That's pretty much what I do for my week. These Monday through Friday stay about static. Um, my long runs on Saturday, I've been trying to increase them by one every week. Sometimes if I'm getting to the point where I feel like injury prone, or if I feel like my body's just really struggling and doesn't want to work anymore, then I'll do 6 miles, 6 or 7 miles on Saturday, and then the 5 to 7 on Saturday. So my long run will be a medium run. I think I would consider medium runs up to 7 miles, and then long is 7 and above. So yeah, basically I'll just manage that. I've only had to take it down one time, but like it's just pretty much an extra mile a week. I think one time I went from 8 to 8.25. But yeah, so that is my schedule every single day. And then my second part of my schedule with my workouts on Sunday is I ride the bike for 45 minutes. And try to keep a speed of like 14, 15 miles an hour. Monday, which is today, I do arms and shoulder. Tuesday, I do chest and back. Wednesday is rest, so it's my one rest day. I just only run 3 miles and then do that. And then Thursday is bike again. It's just like a little rotation that I do. And then Friday is back to arms and shoulder. Alright, I'm tired of writing that out. And Saturday is chest and back. And then every day I do pull-ups, core workouts, and 100 push-ups. I do specialty push-ups, so not specialty, like different kinds. So basically I'll do like this. It'll be 10 normal, like little prison push-ups, like the little chest ones. Then it'll be 10 of the shoulder touch push-ups. Then it'll be 10 of the wide. Then it'll go back to prison, shoulder tap, wide, and then I'll do 3 little sets of that, and then the last one is just as many prison push-ups as I can, which is only like 20 plus. But so yeah, that'll be my schedule, my workout schedule every day. So kind of grinding every day, really. But once you get in the routine, it's pretty easy. Like I already knocked out everything I need to do with workout wise today, and I go on a walk. If I don't have 10K Sunday and Saturday, I don't go on walks because my 10K steps are already hit. But Monday through Friday, if I need the steps, I'll do a 10K. I'll do a walk as well. Like today I walked like 2.5 miles to get my steps. So that is my workout schedule. It's kind of a nice amount, but if you're really efficient, like the mile and 20, let's say 20 minutes, it isn't, but let's just say 20 arms and shoulder with a little small break in between arms and shoulders, like 45 to 50 minutes. And then the pull-ups, the core, and the push-ups is like another 30 minutes. So you're really only spending like 2 hours on working out if you're really just efficient, just get it done. It's like 2 hours a day. It's really not. And then Sunday, okay, actually that's not true. But Sunday and Thursday aren't too long. Thursday is really chill. Thursday's pretty chill. It's only like an hour, like 20 of working out because once you do the bike is 45, and honestly, it's not that much faster. I just procrastinate more when I have to do weights. That's all it is. I don't procrastinate on Sunday or Thursday because it's just biking. And I'm going to read my manga and relax. So, yeah. But anyway, that's my new workout regimen. Alright, so as of right now, I am weighing in at like 210 when I'm dehydrated and got done working out, and about 212 on the regular. And that's good. My goal is 208, 205 area. I just want to make sure I'm not too skinny because I'm still trying to lift and get a little bit bulky. But so 205 to 208. So I should be able to hit my goal and keep it. I think the last time I made the video was like 217 probably, maybe 220. It wasn't that high. It was probably like 215 to 218. But during this time between these videos, I've learned that keto and running for some reason has not been working that well. So I decided to pretty much get off keto and start eating some more carbs, especially in the morning. I eat oats and honey, little granola bars. Let me find it real quick. But yeah, I eat oats and honey, like granola bars. I eat these things. And they're really good and addicting, but I just eat a little 2-pack or like little 2 bars, and then take care of what I need to take care of for like 30 minutes, do my pre-run stretch, and then I go out to run, and it's been really helping. It's made a world of difference. So definitely changed my eating, and it's been making me lose weight, honestly, and I felt better when I run, lost weight, and I looked better. So like, honestly, yeah, I think keto is really solid, but I don't know the science behind it. But for some reason, the way that I was doing the fasting and the running and all that other stuff, like I was still losing. But it's definitely a lot better now that I've started taking in some carbs. Other things that I eat are pretty much just keto related still, like salads, a nice amount of meat, like eggs, sausage. Try to stick with like turkey bacon, turkey sausage. Like, try to stick with a lot of turkeys. I don't really have any cheat days anymore, really. Like, I mean, I have like little minor cheat days, but nothing too crazy. I used to get pizza and stuff. Like, I just haven't really had an interest in it. I'm going to hopefully get pizza soon, but I just haven't had an interest in it. Most of the time, my cheat day is carb balanced tortillas, like chicken quesadillas with like this really nice sour cream and adobe chili pepper like mix with heavy whipping cream. That's like super good. It's like a little dipping sauce. It's too good. So that's like my cheat day, which isn't even really a cheat day because carb balance tortilla is only 4 grams of carbs, damn tortilla, and then it's just meat and sour cream. So it's not really a cheat day, but that's pretty much like when I want to like splurge, I guess. I mean, I'll hang out with friends and eat once in a while, like a burger and some fries and stuff, but yeah, I just haven't really had any crazy splurge meals or any urge to. I've just kind of been locking it in and getting my stuff together. It's been nice. So yeah, I'll still be doing somewhat keto foods, but the next time I go shopping, I'm gonna maybe get some bread because I don't really eat bread anymore because of the keto I've been on for so long. But maybe like try to get a little bit of extra carbs, like from sourdough bread, because apparently it's good carbs, like better than the rest. So I'm gonna do some research and maybe switch up my diet a little bit and see how it affects me. But as of right now, with the oats and honey, like even in the morning, my times have been so much better. I feel way better. Like it's been a really solid experience, and I've only been doing it for like a week. So I really like the new feeling that I had, because it was a real grind when I was doing keto, like full on, and it felt like I had no energy, and I just had to like push through, and I'm a thug. Like I'll go through and do it, but it's a lot better like this, and it just boosts your confidence because your times are faster. Like everything's just getting better. Now that I run really long distances, I've been having to figure out my hydration and everything. So I did some research, and Camelback is like a really popular company. So I just got a little backpack. Um, Basically, you just fill it up with water, and drink it out of the little thing right here. It's like a little water thing, and yeah, you just drink when you're running. Um, it's super nice. It's definitely made my runs a lot better because on my runs, like when I was doing 7 and 10 miles, if I didn't have any water, it was just like I was struggling. I was dehydrated. I didn't feel good. So this is definitely a game changer, and they're cheap and they're really reliable. So yeah, Camelback is really really good. I like it. And then I do choose. The gels are disgusting. I tried the gel, the fruit smoothie gel, and it was just disgusting. So I do choose. So what I do is, and I do the non-caffeinated ones. I don't understand the point of taking caffeine when you're running. But on my third mile, I will take. Well, actually, before I start running, a few minutes before I start running, I do two chews. Um, my third mile, I take two. My fifth mile, I'll take two. My seventh mile, I'll take two. And my ninth mile, I'll take one or two. So it's a nice amount of gummies. They're not crazy on the carbs and the. Let me get a good look right here. So yeah, they're not crazy on the carbs and stuff. Like it's not bad. They and they taste okay. So um yeah, I'll go through and they help. They definitely they help. They're game changers. And then I'll drink water with every single gummy I take because those things do dry out your mouth a little bit. But yeah, so I'll just do my little gummies when I'm running, then take the sip. Just make sure you only take a sip. If you start drinking crazy water, you're gonna cramp. Your life's gonna be miserable. I did that on my last mile when I did the 8 or 9 mile run. It was the 8.25 mile run, and I was miserable. And I started cramping, but I didn't care because I was really thirsty, and it was at the end of the run anyway, so I just thugged it, got it done. But definitely just like one sip, two sip, swirl it around a little bit, swallow it, go back to normal. Don't think about it again. The backpack's a little heavy. Like it's not heavy actually. The backpack is like it's gonna take some time to get used to. Like one or two runs for sure because it's just weird having something on your back, and you gotta make sure that it's the right fit on you, and because you don't want to be moving up and down and going crazy, and you don't want it too tight like I did the first time because then it like messes up the circulation in your arm. And then I learned a technique because there's sloshing when you put the water in there. So what you do is you turn the bag. There's like this bag, and you turn the bag. It's right there. It's like that little blue thing. You turn it upside down, and you suck on the nozzle, and it sucks all the air out, and it creates like a little vacuum, so you don't get the little sloshy sound. So that's a really good method if you're not like wearing earbuds and you don't want to hear slosh or whatever. But yeah, so I definitely really like the chews and I would recommend them. I found them off of some YouTuber that just started running a marathon or half marathon and tried them, and they're solid. They give me enough energy. The gels do give you more energy. The gels are solid, but they are disgusting, and I almost threw up when I took it. So I will never do a gel again. It's just straight chews. So when I run the half marathon, I will have a whole bag of chews in my pocket, It looks nasty, but this is what I have. I just put them in a little baggie, and when I'm running, just pull them out and get them, get two, zip it back up, and then keep on my run. For the runs that aren't that long, it's like this little fanny pack thing. So that's what it looks like. But yeah, it's this little fanny pack thing. My sister told me about it, and it's solid. You don't feel it when you run. Um, it's just a really good thing to put your little phone in your keys or whatever, and it just doesn't move. You don't notice it. So anything under 6 miles, 6 miles and under, I'll use this thing, and it's really good. It's just made my running a lot better. The only thing I don't like is not about the item itself, because it's with the Camelback too. Is I listen to music on my phone, with which isn't the problem, but like when you want to change a song, um, you'd have to go in your backpack or your little fanny pack and take it out. And when I use the running app, I don't know what it's called, but it's an Under Armour running app. That's like not my run. Um, you have to press the button to start it, and then you put the phone in your backpack or your little fanny pack. So it messes up your time a little bit. You just have to calibrate. Like I started 15 seconds later. I started 45 seconds late, and just go from there. But I mean, there's nothing you can do about that, honestly, unless you just have a. It would activate the app without touching it, but you can't. So those are my new purchases. And when I want to recover, I drink this little Gatorade, and I do 4 teaspoons. So for every 2 teaspoons, it's 8 grams and 7 sugar. So 16 grams and 14 sugar is what I intake for my little recovery. And it tastes fine. It's nothing crazy, but I normally just sip on it, and it does its job. I like it. So that is my whole new routine and all the stuff. I've been getting bougie now, and I have a damn backpack when I run, which is crazy. But yeah, so a lot of things have changed with my running. It's definitely coming along. My current times for running lately have been about, well, it's like different breakdowns. So for the long runs, it's about high tens for a mile. Like it's about high tens. I try to pace it and keep it solid. So like high tens, low 11 when I get tired. It's definitely like a nice little chill pace. For my fast, it's low nines. My 2 miles and my 3 miles, it's gonna be, my 3 miles is higher nines. My 2 mile is lower nines, and my fast mile is high 8 or low 9, depending on how I'm feeling. But I'm gonna try to get a really solid speed tomorrow. Um, but yeah, it's basically how each run goes in my timing. It's not great, but the last time I was running and talked about it, I think my times were like high tens or 11. So I definitely made some progress. And then on top of that, like my legs aren't fresh, so I never run on fresh legs. I run every day. So if I did run on fresh legs, I know my times would be better, but they wouldn't be drastically better. But definitely I don't run on fresh legs. I have no brakes. So every day I'm grinding, gaining endurance and getting better, and my times have been solid. It is April 29th today. My run, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I found a run, and it's on November 10th in Long Beach, Cali, and it's at like 7 in the morning, which is fine because I normally run at like 5:30 or 6 in the morning. So I have about 6 months or so to get my time up. I think by the time I get to the run, I should be running consistent low 8s, high 7 miles, and have that consistent for the whole run. So hopefully, after 6 more months, I can run it pretty solid half marathon. It'll be faster than most. So that's what I'm trying to get. If I don't get there, then I mean I'll be a little bit disappointed, but it happens. You really can't control everything. But that's what my goal is. I just gotta push myself and just get to it. Lastly, my running goals. I want to run 13.1 or it's 13.2, whatever a half marathon is. I want to run that by the first week of June or the last week of May. I think I'll be able to complete a legit half marathon in the next month or so. So basically, it'll have taken me about 4 months to prep, and from there on, I just want to get better times, get solid, and just get faster. So it's really just prep time and just grinding. So I'll be doing that for about 5 months once I hit my 13.1 half marathon mark. So that's definitely what I want to do for the short-term goal is hit 13.1 and then just start getting the times faster. Next year, I want to do a triathlon, but I've been debating on it because of the swimming part, and the issue is I got dreads, and dreads and chlorine don't mix. And honestly, black people hair in general and chlorine does not mix. So I'm trying to find like a cap that's going to end up making me look like that little squid from, I don't even know whatever, maybe Finding Nemo? I don't remember what it was, whatever that fucking squid was. But yeah, I'm going to try to find a cap and see how that goes. But the triathlon is going to basically be on pause until I figure out how to make sure my hair doesn't get screwed over, because I do want to do the triathlon, but I like my hair more. I also want to do a marathon, which is just 26 miles, so I want to knock that out in 2025. And I have been wanting to do an ultra marathon since I pretty much started, because the person, David Goggins, that got me onto it, running in general, did them, and I just wanted to see how hard they were and if I could really do it. And there's one in Vegas that's on February 14th, which I think is Valentine's Day, but they do it every year, and it's an interesting course because normally when you're doing it, you gotta run trails, and it's like people can't really get to you if anything happens and all this other crazy stuff. But this one is like nice and chill. It's just one little course, and it sucks because you have to run in a circle. It's like 1.17 miles per lap, but you just basically run a whole bunch of laps, and I kind of like that because then I wouldn't have to have people with me and try to make sure everything's like prepared and all that stuff. I would just basically bring a cooler, have my water, my Gatorade, my chews, everything I need, like my earbud charger or whatever, because I'm definitely going to have to switch earbuds and maybe like iPhones or like MP3 players and stuff in between the run. But yeah, I can like switch everything I need and just experiment without being stranded in desert or wilderness or whatever. So I think that would be a good entry into ultra runs. If I do complete that one and I do like it, then I'll probably just do a real one, like where you gotta be a thug and you're like running on trails and stuff. So I'll have to figure that out when I get there. But for sure, the half marathon, I'm gonna knock that out with no problem. I'm not even worried about that anymore. If I'm at 10 miles in April, like there's no way I'm not hitting the half marathon. I'll definitely have ran that distance multiple times by then. So I'm confident about the half marathon. The marathon as well, I'm not really too worried about that. I think the marathon should be a grind. I heard it's definitely way harder than the half marathon just because of the way like your glycogen storage and all that stuff goes. But I'm not too worried about that one either. It's more the ultra marathon that I'm worried about, but we'll just figure that out in 2025 after I knock out the marathon. So that is my plan. I will be grinding, and these videos will come up and basically give an update on where I'm at. Hopefully the next time I make a video, I'll be at like running half marathons consistently and just be nasty, honestly. I'm trying to get nasty, so I'm really glad of where I've gotten. It's been 3 months and I can run 10 miles, which is actually gnarly when you really think about it. My progress has been solid. My physique has gotten a lot better. Helps your attitude, helps your mental, and running in general is just really solid. And I don't think I'll ever stop. It's definitely something that's changed my life and made me just feel a lot better and be a lot more positive. And it's a really good start to your day. So that's where I'm at right now. And I hope you like the video, like and subscribe. I will be making a video soon, hopefully, and by then I should be running half marathon distance. So wish me luck.